Hi, my name is Martin Mutuku, co-founder of Founders Freedom.
Hi, I'm Joyce Kaima and I'm a co-founder of Founders Freedom.
Why Founders Freedom? A couple of things. I think number one is our focus on found. For most people, they start businesses to get that freedom. I'm doing things my way. But for you to really make sure your vision outlives you, for you to even get to enjoy the much work you put into your business, be able to step back and actually have a life beyond your business, is by bringing other people to work with you. The people you bring in may not necessarily do things the way you do, and that's okay. As long as there's a documented way of what the end goal looks like, what success really is, we'll still get there. So it takes a lot of humility by founders to bring in other people, listen to ideas, be held to account, be asked all these questions. And that's not an easy place for a founder to get to.
It's an uncomfortable process when you decide that you want to build a business that's going to outlive you. Founders Freedom, what we see is having a genuine care for the business and its success.
We are committed to help you in supporting you in implementing your strategy, putting in place the structures that help you execute your strategy properly.
There are different ways of doing things, and I think one of the things that we do well is having a participatory approach. We expect the founder to be involved in the process. If we are coming in to do a strategy, it's not going to be that we are going to get things from our heads and from our own observation, come and hand you a document and then tell you, run with this. There are others who follow that kind of process, but we are very committed to doing that. We are very committed to including the founder, the people on their team in the process. So that even when they come up with something, it's not something that we are imposing on them. It's something that they have come up with their own vision and how they are going to achieve it.
Don't just document your strategy and hand it over to you and wish you luck. We are committed to help you in supporting you in implementing your strategy, putting in place the structures that help you execute your strategy properly. Whether it be coaching sessions that hold you accountable, see that you're doing the things that you said you do, outsourcing key stuff, making sure we get you the right people to do the job as prescribed in the strategy, documenting your standard operating procedures, and so all around it, it's working with the founder, identifying and documenting their vision, but also helping it implement.
What do we do as Founders Freedom?
First thing is helping the founder document their vision. That we call strategy. So it has to start with, what is the big picture? What are you trying to get done? What does success look like? We put it written down, get to help you dream in paper, and give life to your vision, and help in articulating, communicating that to all the different stakeholders that you're going to need to bring your vision to reality. The second thing is structure. This is what allows you to then follow through on the things that you said you do. So you've got a well-documented strategy, and the tragedy here is how people invest time and money to put together really wonderful strategies, but they go back to their businesses and just put them in the shelves. So getting the structure right becomes absolutely crucial. So once you've got a clearly documented strategy, then you know what kind of structure to put in place. And this for us comes in different shapes and forms. The clientele that will need accountability structures in the form of coaching, and be able to sign them on, work with them, help them with the reporting, following through on the things that they would do. That is so powerful, like we did with our first client. Help them with the business plan. It wasn't until we were able to set up this accountability meetings every month that it really unlocked the true value of the plan we put together. Because otherwise, it's kind of feels overwhelming. And what do I need to do next? And when I am stuck here, what do I do? Structure, very, very important. Coaching, setting up boards, we'll recruit board members for you, do the whole onboarding process, able to define the contracting terms for them, develop board charters, really define the terms of reference. and even provide in running the meetings for them. We are trying to help make life easier for a founder. We are not adding more work to the founder. So from recruiting the board, getting it onboarded, we will even support with running meetings, drawing up the agenda, sending out a board packet, convening and running the meeting for you, helping in follow-up activities of what has been discussed in the board meeting. So it really makes the life of the founder, of the entrepreneur, easy. The third S is systems. It is one thing to have your business running, but to really make sense of how are things moving from systems and processes that allow you to then be able to simplify work, make life easier, generate reports that are able to track progress and tell you how the business is doing.
And not drop the ball.
Yep. You're able to see, do the things that we said we do, did they get done? How do you generate a financial report that you're able to quickly interpret it and follow the trends? How are things going? Have your critical steps documented in your operating procedures. So that is a third S, systems.
So on the client side, you don't deliver as you're supposed to have delivered when you don't have those systems in place, those processes in place, knowing who is supposed to do what, when, where, how.
Systems is really, really crucial. It's not about the individual. You can bring in different people, but as long as the system is well-defined, is working. The final S is staff. So we're able to bring in staff. We do business process outsourcing. That allows us to identify, recruit, hire, bring on board key staff to help you as part of implementing your strategy. So those are the 4 S's that you've been able to identify as what Founders Freedom is really good at. Strategy, structure, systems, and staff.
And those are the 4 steps towards freedom, to build a business that can run in your absence. There are nuances to it.
Exactly.
There are nuances to it, but that's the basics.
You lay the foundation, you've got a clear vision of where the business is going, an accountability mechanism, whether that be a board or just coaching. Got systems that works and the right people in the right seats running the business. You're on your way to freedom.
Yes. So we like to think of Founders Freedom as a movement. We are creating a movement to build resilient African businesses that can last generations, and would really like to work with anyone who resonates with this vision that we have. Would like to work with founders of entities, whether you're for profit or you're a not-for-profit making entity. You're the kind of person that would like to work with. Please reach out to us and we can have a conversation. The second group of people that would like to work with would be people who have a similar vision from us. You might not want to be a person that would want to work with us in terms of being a client, but maybe you work with the same kind of businesses, or you have the same kind of vision, whether you work with businesses or not, in whichever sector you work. Would love to have a conversation, see how we can collaborate to building the kind of businesses that can last generations and really improve the standards of living here on our continent.
So when is a good time to get in touch with us? I would say right away. Let's have an exploratory conversation about what in running your business. It is a journey. It is a process of laying the foundation for your business to build a resilient business. Start executing on a vision that outlives you. So would get in touch with us as soon as you're able to. Let's have that conversation. Let's begin the journey with you in helping you build a business that can run in your absence.